Classic muscle versus modern imports. The battle of eras. Welcome back to Vintage Wheels Chronicles. Today, we're diving into a thrilling face-off between raw American muscle and refined import precision. It's the 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle SS taking on a modern import at Bandimere Speedway, 6,000 feet above sea level, where only the strongest machines survive. 1972. Chevrolet Chevelle SS. The 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle SS represents the final breath of the true muscle car era. It's a symbol of Detroit's power obsession. Bold, loud, and unstoppable. Under the hood beats the heart of a legend, the 454 cubic inch V8. This engine was capable of producing up to 450 horsepower in earlier years, and even detuned, it remained a monster on the streets. The Chevelle SS was built to intimidate, not just with sound, but with presence. Its wide stance, aggressive front end, and SS badges told you everything before it even moved. It wasn't about luxury or comfort, it was about domination. When the driver revved that big block, the entire car seemed to vibrate with anticipation. Every shift sent a surge of torque through the rear wheels, leaving trails of smoke and the smell of burned rubber. Even at Bandimere's high altitude, where engines lose power due to thin air, the Chevelle's brute force was still undeniable. This was a car that didn't need technology to prove its worth, just raw displacement. The Chevelle SS embodied the idea that bigger is better in every sense. It was a car made for straight-line fury, built to conquer the quarter-mile one burnout at a time. Drivers knew that controlling it required skill, too much throttle, and the tires would cry for mercy. But that was part of the fun. It had no driving aids, no electronics, just steel, muscle, and nerve. Inside, the cockpit was simple. Gauges, a shifter, and a sense of purpose. It wasn't trying to be fancy. It was born to race. The Chevelle's big block roar wasn't just noise. It was a declaration of dominance. Every start was a battle between grip and power, and the driver's right foot decided who would win. The SS didn't need to rely on turbochargers or modern systems. It relied on heart. In its era, it stood shoulder to shoulder with other greats like the GTO, Charger, and Mustang. But even among legends, the Chevelle SS had a reputation for being unpredictable. A beast that demanded respect. It was the kind of car that made people turn their heads before it even reached the finish line. On the drag strip, it was a true crowd pleaser. Loud, brutal, and unapologetically American. The 454 engine thundered through the thin mountain air at Bandimere, echoing across the Colorado hills. Even with the altitude-sapping power, the Chevelle's torque carried it with ease. That's the beauty of a big block. It never runs out of attitude. Decades later, the 1972 Chevelle SS still captures hearts as one of the last true muscle icons. Collectors and racers alike see it as the perfect blend of power and nostalgia. It's the kind of machine that reminds us why the muscle car era will never die. And when it lines up against a modern import, it's not just a race. It's history meeting progress. The Chevelle may belong to another time, but its power, presence, and soul remain timeless. That's why, even today, when you hear that deep V8 rumble, you know exactly what it means. Pure American muscle. Two cars, two worlds. The 1972 Chevelle SS and the modern import remind us that no matter the decade, speed is universal. Whether it's raw muscle or refined engineering, passion drives both to greatness. And that's what makes races like this so unforgettable. They connect past and present through the power of performance. Subscribe to Vintage Wheels Chronicles for more epic matchups where history meets horsepower and legends never fade.